How's it going, everybody? I am DeanoGTO, and we're back again with some more Midnight Club 2. I believe this is part 8 of the playthrough of this game. I think there's probably going to be at least 2 more parts from what I remember. Like, I think the last races in the game, they take quite a while to do. But, yeah, we're going to just try and finish off Nikko and Haley. So, I'm going to deal with Nikko here first, because from what I recall, Nikko's car I think is decent. But I remember Haley's races are a real pain in the ass, so I think it's probably safer just to go for Nikko here first, trying to finish his races first, just to get those out of the road. So let's go up here and race him here first. So his car there is pretty much, it's kind of like a Lancer Evo 4 mixed with a Lancer like Evo 7 or something. It's a really weird looking vehicle because it looks like it has spotlights in the front, although then again, I guess it could be kind of like a fusion between a Subaru like 22B and an Evo 7, because the back of it definitely is an Evo, but you can see the front of it kind of does look like an Evo 4 and Evo 3. It's such a weird combination, like just seeing those two like generations of Mitsubishi like merged together. But yeah, I'm in like well, I was about to call it Toyota MR2 just because, well, that's what it is, but this is the Vortex 5, and the Vortex 5 is a really interesting sounding car, as you can probably hear. I remember reading online this thing's apparently electric, which is interesting because if electric cars sounded like this, I think a lot of more people would probably want to have them. Like, it's such a bizarre sounding car because like I don't really believe it when people say this thing is electric. It just does not sound electric at all. Like, I would say this thing just sounds like it sounds like a supercharger or something. No, it has like a whine to it. I don't know, it's kind of strange, kind of weird. But I think his race starts over in like a little parking lot or something over here somewhere. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah, it starts over here. So, yeah, Nikko is an interesting looking person as well. Like, he's probably, yeah, he's got like an upside down sort of golf cap thing on his head, which is bizarre looking, but yeah. Let's just jump into this here and see how quickly we can win this one here, because the Vortex 5 is a pretty good vehicle. It's just that, well, this race, from what I remember, is pretty annoying, because there's a lot of going back and forward, from what I recall. Also, the other racers in this race like to do a lot of slipstream and turboing off each other, which makes the race even more annoying to actually beat. Right, so all those guys are going that way over there. See, I know there's a quick way to go through there, but I always forget where exactly it is. But now this one's pretty obvious because it's just literally just go underneath the highway, and then slide around here, and then yeah, just follow the road. I think this time rather than trying to take a shortcut, because last time I tried to take a shortcut, it didn't really work very well. And now I think it's just follow the road again. Oh god, no. Not the Tokyo cops, come on, please, no. Like, I feel like the Tokyo cops are in like every single race in Tokyo. It's actually pretty insane. Like, most other races in like most of the other cities, like, they involve cops from time to time, but it's not every single race. In Tokyo, it feels like it is every single race. It's pretty crazy. Okay, come on, I looked away for a second. And the cops are just absolutely everywhere as well, it's insane. And as far as I remember, I think it's actually faster just to take the road here rather than going into that little area that they've gone into, because that way it's a bit more awkward. Come on. He's driving. Well, I was trying to slipstream turbo off them there, but I kind of got a bit denied. So, second turn here. It's like ominous, so it should be pretty good here. But I remember the end of this race. I remember it involves a ramp, and I also remember it being very awkward. Because I think there's like a shortcut that's over here on the right somewhere. Just trying to remember where exactly it is, because it is over here somewhere. Is this it? I think this must be it here. Okay, so now we just need to go for this jump. I remember I messed up this jump so many times as a kid because I kept just jumping and then like hitting it awkwardly and just not hitting the finish line and just losing. It was so goddamn annoying. But managed to nail first time there, that's nice. And now this time I don't remember this race at all. The other race I kind of remembered a little bit. This one I have no clue. I feel like this one's probably going to involve a lot of darting back and forward. This race will either be really, really long or kind of short. Jesus. It's also interesting, I think, like, in Tokyo, unlike a lot of the other cities, all the AI seem to drive exactly the same car. It's kind of weird because most other cities, like, there's a bit of diversity in terms of like the cars they drive, but in this city, for some reason, they all just seem to drive exactly the same stuff. Well, they drive exactly the same cars as the boss car. Probably the easier way to say it. Well, yeah, it's just in this game. Ah, come on. Jeez, that guy just managed to completely just wreck himself. Holy shit. But I think, yeah, either just go up onto the highway there, or just to come straight back down again, and yeah, the highway off ramp. For some reason, I had a feeling something like that was coming. Wait, what? Oh, what? Is this a time trial? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even notice that. That's an interesting combo. I 100% did not know this was... I don't remember that from when I was a kid. I genuinely, like, I was just, like, surprised by that. Like, how much of this race is left? There's actually still a pretty sizable amount of this race left. I'll probably have to blow up my car here in a minute. Just in order to get out of the road. As well use a bit of NOS here to try to catch up just a little bit. But yeah, we're going straight back off the highway again. It didn't really make that much of a difference, but hopefully I'll be able to catch up a little bit here. The way the eyes drive sometimes is just hilarious. Oh shit, god damn it. I feel like this is probably like the home stretch at this point, but I kind of wanted to blow up my car to get out of the road because I know it's coming. How'd that guy end up over there? It's a really good question. How the hell did he end up over there? It's kind of bizarre. But I really wanted to destroy my car here just in order to get out of the road. Nice. Okay, that's it done. Now, let's hopefully just try and win this here and get it out of the road. I completely just destroyed my car there with the way I was driving. Come on, seriously. Of course, it just spawns that truck just right there, right in front of me. Come on. Yeah, I don't remember this race very well at all. I feel like I won this first time when I was a kid, but this time, yeah, I'm nowhere near it. So, I'm just gonna restart it here just so I have an go here quicker, because I'm gonna lose. I was gonna lose the previous round anyway. It's interesting though how in this game they made cars like the Evo. Come on. They made cars like the Evo front-wheel drive, where there's other cars in the game which were technically four-wheel drive, which they made rear-wheel drive, and there's a good example that you get at the end of Tokyo, from what I recall, of a car which is four-wheel drive in real life, but in the game it's rear-wheel drive rather than front-wheel drive. I think it's because like something to do with like the game's physics engine couldn't really handle cars having drive all four wheels. It was kind of interesting to me that they decided to make some cars front-wheel drive and some cars rear-wheel drive. Like I would have just expected them to just make all four-wheel drive cars rear-wheel drive, just have like a rule or something, but they instead decided like to make it sometimes this, sometimes that. I really hate that corner. Like, it just, the way it's just angled just makes you just screw up so easily. But hopefully I should be able to catch up to these guys a bit further here, because they are getting a wee bit ahead of me now. And I am deliberately just holding off on using the nitrous because I'm just waiting for a good opportunity. Plus, like, having them ahead of me kind of means that I can kind of just follow where they're going. I know kind of where they're going as well. Doesn't help though when I smack into the AI cars. Smack into the AI cars definitely does not help. Ah, come on, screw you. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna use some nitrous there now. Seriously, the AIs in this game. Sometimes it feels like they're out to get you. Sometimes it really does. In fact, they probably are out to get you because that's. I think like the way things kind of worked back in this time in games was pretty much like games weren't ridiculously long, so pretty much like the way to get you to like play a game for longer was pretty much to get out of the way. Was pretty much just to make them difficult and make it annoying to actually try and beat. That makes sense, like if you think about it. If your game's not particularly long, make it annoying to beat so that people have to play for longer. But I'm not saying that's what they did, but like it can make sense if that is what they did. I think this race pretty much finishes off just down this like alleyway. Oh, come on. How much of the race is actually left? Wow, holy shit. I was so close to death there. I 100% expected to lose that at the very end, but that's his car unlocked. Nice. I didn't actually know it was called the Knight. I actually forgotten what the hell it was called, so yeah, I guess I'll try it out. May as well. It's an interesting looking car. And from what I remember, I think I read up a little bit about this thing here before I even like started doing this playthrough. It's just like, I just remember reading about it and thinking like, this car's supposed to be like really good handling. It's supposed to be a really good car just in general. I actually saw a guy who beat, I think it was the last races in the game, using this car, because this car is just considered to be like so good, and it is pretty snappy actually. The handling does seem really good, but it does seem kind of sluggish. And it does have exactly the same engine note as the, what you call it? As the car like I think Julie or Jewel, whatever her name was called, or whatever her name was, it's exactly the same engine note as the car she drove. An interesting handling car. I actually feel like doing the handbrake turning thing doesn't work very well in this car. It kind of makes sense because it's front-wheel drive, but I mean, cars like the Brainston V or Brainston 5, whatever you want to call it, those seem to handle a little bit better whenever you use the handbrake, whereas this thing here seems to just want to. It seems to just kind of want to just turn corners normally. It doesn't seem to like whenever you just like slam on the handbrake. Although, well, I guess when you do it with the power off, it kind of works. It's interesting. But yeah, this thing definitely has a very tight turn as well whenever you're turning for long enough. Whenever you're going at higher speeds, the cars actually seem to get nippier in this game, which is interesting. It's kind of like Immortal Tanks right now with the wheeled vehicles. The wheeled vehicles, some of them turn like absolute toads, and then whenever you get up to higher speeds, they start like turning really like tightly and start handling really well. I think the race is around here. Hell, all right, that was weird. But yeah, this is the I think this is one of the more awkward races in Tokyo from what I recall. It's kind of fiddly because it is collect checkpoints in any order race, but I just have memories of this race being tedious and really annoying to beat. Because pretty much the AIs just take the fastest route, which means there's no real way for you to actually like just pick a better route and beat them by doing that, because you kind of have to just take the same route as them and just be faster. Yet again, been stingy with my nitrous because I just refused to use it this early on. I'm going to be going up there anyway later, so there's no real point in me getting that. Okay. Did not take that corner very well. Okay, ah shit. That's not good. So next one's just up here. Then I need to head on around, try and get my way over to those last four over there, which pretty much line up exactly with where the red checkpoint is. But from what I remember, now I remember this clearly, because this confused the shit out of me as a kid, because I'm just looking around trying to find out where the hell this checkpoint is. It took me forever to find this, because I just could not work out where the hell this checkpoint was. It confused the hell out of me. But, yeah, I remember this part clearly at least. I actually think I found a faster route than that whenever I was a kid playing this game. I think I did. Because I remember there was another route where I actually went through the tunnel first. And I may actually try that if I have to try this again. Because, well, I'm probably going to have to because this race is a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh, this is so... Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to cut this a bit because this is going to be ridiculous how long it's going to take. This race, I really hate this race. How on earth did I beat this whenever I was younger? But yeah, if you could not do that, that'd be great. That AI there, that's really far ahead of me even now. I just need to try and stay with that one. In fact, I'm going to restart because they're already reasonably far ahead. So, let's try this again and just try and stick with that one car. If I can stick with that one car, I think I'll actually be able to win this. Just hopefully the AIs stop pushing me out of the road. I'll actually be able to keep up with that one car. Come on. Let's see, so I'll avoid going up first time because I think it's one of these two here, which is actually like going substantially faster than everybody else. Go up and over here. The thing is, I actually think the other routes that I was going like work. It's just that this, for some reason, just works out to be really awkward because of that one AI that seems to be so much quicker than all the others. Then use a NOS to get a bit further ahead of this one. Just so they don't slipstream turbo up me and get ahead of me again. So even now, like apparently, like there's one AI that's so close to me time-wise that it's actually flicking sometimes forward between second and first. That one there is pretty close. It's actually the main person for once though, which is interesting. Deliberately not using my nitrous because the corner's right here. Come on. God damn, that race sucks. That race sucks. Holy crap. That's a 2-minute race. That's probably the longest I've spent on a 2-minute race in this game. Like, holy crap, that race sucks. God damn. So let's try and win this one here first time. Hopefully try and make up for that there because, well, that took way too long. And from what I remember, like, her car's cool looking, but I don't even remember it being a car that I drove very much because I remember it just being... Like, I remember driving it and just thinking, like, it's not even that great. Like, it took me so long to beat that race, and then after I got the car, I'm just like, don't even really care that much about it. And seriously, the AI caps are ridiculous in this game. They always just park right in front of where you want to go, every single time. It's actually insane. Unless you can do shit like that to them, just slam them into a wall to get them to go away. Also, just noticed this is one of those foggy races as well. Even the AIs themselves are kind of messing up this race because it's just so darty. Like I'm expecting some like, just twist like that at some point here. Just waiting on it happening. I'm just waiting on the twist again. Oh, right. So there was going to be like a drop there down to that like area that I kept going to in the last race. that far away from the end. Still probably around 20% of the race to go, I'd say. Yeah, let's just follow the shortest route. Hopefully that works. Now they're going up on top of the highway. Looks like we're relatively close to the end of this race as well. So now it seems like a good time to start using the nitrous a little bit. Come on, don't want to lose this close. Ah, come on. Seriously, that looked like it was... Wow, what the hell? That was bizarre. My car just popped into there for no apparent reason, but... Well, at least now I know what the finish line's actually like for that one. I kind of just turned at the first like wall, just thinking that was the end, but no, of course. I always forget the game does that sometimes with corners, just makes it look like there's a corner there, but then there's not. Well, there is a corner there, it's just not like a corner you can actually go around. Let's try and focus a bit more here and actually just win this one. Deliberately not using my nitro still, because I'm just like, no, I refuse. This car here does seem to have really, really good handling though. Also interesting that the AIs drive into their own like obstacle. Like an obstacle that's placed there for the race, like the AI still drive into it. You know, I think it's there just to be annoying to the player. So there's two of them ahead of me right now. Still got all my nitrous, so I have that in my back pocket. I kinda know where I'm going this time, even though it's foggy. I also wonder sometimes, like, I wonder if the AIs are actually, like, do they automatically use Substream Turbo, or are they just like tuned to do nitrous whenever they can or something? Because like nitrous and Substream Turbo are the same button. Like, I wonder, like, are they programmed to actually use Substream Turbo or use nitrous? Or no, are they actually programmed to use Substream Turbo, or are they just trying to use nitrous and accidentally using Substream Turbo? I've always wondered that about this game because I never really know. Crap. Yeah, I have to squeeze these cars through sometimes. Let's hopefully try and catch up a little bit. Oh wow, they really like screwed up at the end. Come on, let's bring it home just easy here, come on. Nice! Done. Sweet. Ah, that's so annoying. I'm going to just jump into their car just because like I want to drive it just because I've beaten them now and it's done. She also looks kind of like Android 18 from Dragon Ball, which is something that was pointed out to me. I'm just like, oh yeah, she does. It's weird. But wait, there's two of them now. Who's the other one? I actually can't remember who Zen is because I remember who Kenichi. Yeah, Kenichi. I remember who that guy is, but I don't remember who Zen is. Is that the motorbike guy? Because I know there's a motorbike in Tokyo. It is. Okay, interesting. That's like a really, really fast motorbike as well. So I might race against that guy, but I'm going to see. I'm just going to go and show you like what Kenichi's car is actually like. Because Kenichi's car is pretty awesome. Like I remember just loving the way this car looks. Like it's one of the cars that I think is on the cover of the game. It's really cool looking. Like I always loved this car as a kid because it just looks so just insane looking. Like this thing here is kind of like just a normal Supra. That thing's like a Supra with like an ultra like wide body on it. Insane, like it's crazy. Look at that. Look at the back of it as well. Like it's just nuts looking. But yeah, I'm going to end this one off here. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.